Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic, and this is a personal reading for one of our lovely YouTube and Facebook family. And we're talking about career today. If this resonates with you, it's because she is part of this beautiful humanity, this society of brothers and sisters of humanity. And so let's see what the messages are for you. Okay? I want to thank you. And if you want to know more about anything, the website is right there. You know how to contact me. Love you. Okay. Thank you, Love Source God, for allowing me to receive and deliver the divine accuracy, truth, and clarity messages as my client is ready to receive and experience. There's been a reluctance to go with the enjoyment. But what pleases you is what beckons you now. To embrace the possibility within you. Somehow you do not see, you do not know. All you know is you feel you gotta go. How much trust is within that? How much love in that place, in that space? Enjoying and doing and being. What does it feel like? And what are you doing when you're there? Is a question to ask yourself right now. When you're feeling the enjoyment that is outlined, what are you doing and what's on your mind? The whispering words are speaking to you, letting you know what is coming through from the ancestors, from those beyond the here and now, what the eyes behold, and what is your current mold. Cheers. Because the time is here and now you have those divine ears ready to listen and to hear, to receive and to believe the possibilities. Are you here? Do you receive? What do you believe? Is it impossible or I'm possible? What's been withheld is in creation. The apple too sour bitters the nation. It bitters you. It bitters all the things that come through. Therefore, you allow it to mature, to manifest, to grow, to become that which you were wanting to know. So hold on. Keep the game strong. Keep playing. What is the play? And where does the play take you today? Because in that land so profound is the not solution, not the answer, because it just resounds. It's the energy, it's the joy. It's the joy to the world that is in you, the part that lives like the girl and the boy. Something's been held back because of the reluctance, dwelling upon the lack instead of the enjoyment and the pleasure that is right now, right there to savor. Instead, there is a bit of a wobble and a waver. This is the deck that I'm going to use. This is the deck that I already showed. How do you do anything with those nails? Are you watching? Don't ask the questions when you can see it. There's a vision that you've had, something you want to attain, but you feel necessary is the persistence that you command. You're the one that holds on to that momentum. The stutter is clear for you and me both and everyone to hear. And it's there to let us know that there is a little bit of fear. These cards go like this, and the dance goes like that. And you know what? There's something. And that's exactly what it's been moving through you. And this and that. It's not a this is what it is or that's what it is. It's a sometimes it's this and sometimes it's that. But right now, you're feeling like it's tight holding on. And you're getting tired of singing that same old song. You're getting tired of singing the same old song. You're feeling like they just don't let me go no further. They got me where they don't want to see me do better. But in that, there was also a transitioning and a passing from one level of structure to another for you, within you. And it was brought to you through those who tried to impose their structures upon you. Somebody said, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do. And you said, But this is what is written here. So how do you try to go around that? This is what it is. You don't want to give it up. So you're giving more than you're getting. And on top of that, you're not getting what you're giving. The reciprocation is off. The reciprocation is off. On top of that, we have all this stuff that they were talking about back here. And you said, Now, I know I did everything that I needed to be doing. And more, in fact. But the thing of it is, there's this energy here, and it's all based in you have to work hard to get what you want. In that have to work hard to get what you want, hold on a second, I'm just barely seeing, you can't even really see all these cards. But in that having to get what you want, there we go. It's causing you to look at yourself and say, is this really true? Is this my value? I feel like you're saying, is this my value? Am I really receiving the reciprocation of what I'm offering? Is it worth the stress and the energy and the time? Does that equal what I'm receiving? And you say, you've been found lacking. You've been found lacking. And aside from that, you want to try to impose some type of something against me, and it's not even like in the book or something. Now you making up new rules just to kind of mess with me a little bit, is what I'm getting. And I'm really wanting to use profanity. It's surprising that it didn't. Yeah, you're feeling like you've been done wrong. They did not do you right. And I really do love when I get to hear your insight on where I am with the story that's unfolding, with the experience that's showing itself. The energy is strong, let me say that. And this is all about you creating and manifesting the finances, the physical life, the vehicle, the home, the food, the clothes, the fun, the birthdays, the birthday cake, the candles on the cake. And you feel like there's someone or some people, or why am I getting this? Like they're keeping information from you, like they're holding something back. And I feel like your big concern is that from here, moving forward, just really doesn't feel right inside your soul. You're like, I deserve something. And it looks shiny. And it looks gold. And it's beautiful. And that's what I deserve. And I deserve room to grow and to flourish in that. And you say, sometimes it feels like they have an advantage because they know things, and I'm trying to understand things they know. I'm trying to understand what they're talking about. So I feel like in career, you might feel like they've got some plans in the works where it's going to undermine your position. Yeah. You feel like they've got something in the works that might undermine your position. And it says that for you, just keep on remembering that no matter what, you get exactly what you deserve. It always works out that way. That don't let perceptions of what seems to be dilute the authenticity of the fact that you always see the reciprocity being yelled at my soul right now. You always see that. You're the King of Pentacles. You are the master manifester. You have the High Priestess of Earth. Earth energy, able to manifest in the physical, in the hand. One more. Yeah, and you ain't even worried about it. On top of it, you're not even worried about it. You say, I've already worked this through and I've already done all that I can do. Now it's just time to sit and harvest. I feel like at the bottom, this is saying to me that you were at a place that you didn't really know what to do because you had this disappointment before about some type of secret being kept, about people talking behind your back. So I feel like in the past you had a situation where this worked out really bad for you. And so here's the thing, if you focus in that way about they talking about me, they talking about this and that and the other, you will literally create that by focusing there. Instead of focusing there, if possible at all, remember why you're a valuable associate, employee, whatever, why your business is important. So, regardless of what others are doing, you fuel it or you fuel you. Because if you feel like something is being kept from you, and you do, you feel like somebody knows, but they ain't talking. She keeping her mouth shut. You feel like somebody's working to plot against you or keep information from you. And I feel like it's happened before. And I feel like you're looking at where do I go now? Where do I go now? Because there's information I don't know. So, here's the thing. There's a lot of things going on that you don't know, love. Understand that, number one. There's a lot of things going on that you don't know. Always. Always. How many times have you had something beautiful happen for you that you weren't expecting? Right? And yes, I'm misdirecting you to something else. Not even misdirecting you. I'm refocusing the situation. Because it's here or it's here. Here or here. It's either going to go through or it's going to get blocked. And if we keep worrying about what everybody might be saying, we're not going to the enjoyment. And the enjoyment was the main thing that you need to, no, not need to, that it behooves your sense of pleasure to embrace. Yes, that. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying to you that, can you just do what the hell you need to do and just not worry about them? And it's going to be what it's going to be, and trust that no matter what's happening for you, it's happening for your blessing. Because if you can do that, you can take this, and that's the win. You can take the win. So that'll mean that no matter what, you have come out in this situation, in whatever is for your highest, lightest, and brightest good. Sometimes you can't understand what that is because you're so zoomed into a situation trying to make sense of where you're at and what the hell you need to do in life so you can get where you're trying to be, that sometimes you need to zoom out. Because from so close, you have a limited viewpoint. and a limited perspective of a situation. So, I don't know what's going on in your work life in detail in particular. What I do know is that for you, if you wanted to know if stuff is going on, you already knew stuff was going on. I don't have to tell you that. You already knew. Your heart was already telling you. And you knew that. That's why you decided you wanted to get this. And if what you want is to move through the situation in the easiest way available to you, most readily accessible, like the fruit that's ripe and it's just right there for you to grab. They call it the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, they do. However, it's ripe, it's ready, it's juicy right now. And this is the type that miracles make happen somehow, because you weren't expecting to find no fruit and you find a fruit. Okay? If you want to do that, then you have to appreciate that while it's in a place that's out of your reach, it's because it's not yet sweet enough for you to grab onto. It can't help where it grew. It can't help where it grew. So what that means is that you came up in this situation of this career and you worked with what information they gave you. You worked with what you understood. And the more you kept with it, you kept understanding more. You kept getting more. It got clearer and clearer what you needed to do. So I almost feel like something happened at work where you had partial information. And so now the information that wasn't disclosed to you is in some way being put in your face or like counted as not counted, basically, not added to the value of what you're offering the company, not added to your score or something of that nature. I don't know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. All I know is in this career, you feeling like, okay, let me just pull some more cards. I'm going to pull another spread. But I feel like you feel like people are basically talking behind your back. That's what I keep hearing. Talking behind your back. Right? They're talking behind your back. They doing some stuff messed up and then they trying to blame you for it. Well, understand that the truth reigns supreme and what's done in the dark always comes to light. And the stuff just falls out sometimes and kind of flies everywhere. Yep. The truth is the truth and you can't change what it is. Your truth is the truth and you can't change what it is. And your thing is them talking making you uncomfortable. You can't worry about what they're doing. It's not your business. What they say and what they do is not your business. What your business is what is your truth. Is what they're saying true about you, then you got something to worry about. If not, then you don't need to be thinking about it. And that's the truth. Yeah, I know. It can be tough to do that. It can be tough to just let people just talk stuff and not really let it affect you when you know that's what's going on. I've been there. I've done that in ways that made people say, Melinda, I don't know why you didn't just walk up to her and punch her in the nose. And I said, because it's not worth that much of my energy. The more energy you give to it, the more life you breathe into it. They're doing what they're doing. You can't control what they're doing. If you can't control it, you have to let it go. You say, as an empath, the feelings are strong, and I say, I believe you. I feel like you heard your intuition speaking to you about this situation, and you kept trying to dismiss it. I keep hearing you kept trying to let it go. But your intuition was speaking to you so you could fortify yourself and remind yourself of what is your truth and do you, and not worry about what they're talking about right now. I felt like you didn't really hear, you didn't apply what message was given to you, and now it's being given to you again, even stronger. That what you got is working. So don't worry about what they're talking about. That ain't none of your damn business. Until you make it your business. And now you've made it your business, so now it's your business. Do you want it to continue to be your business? Because if you do, keep making it your business. You need to find a way to focus on what is your business, my love. What is your business? And I'm not here to tell you. You did not pay me to tell you what's going to make you feel better. If you did, you should have paid somebody else, because I don't know how to do that. I'm giving it to you real and raw as I'm receiving it. I prepared myself for this reading. I'm giving it to you real and raw. That's all I know how to do. That's all I'm capable of, even without preparing myself for the reading. What's coming up for you? You looking for reciprocation. You say, I'm tired. She said, real and raw is what I need. I love you for that. And I loved you anyways. But that's all I know how to do anyways. And that's part of why you was attracted to me to do this for you. The truth is, you need some reciprocation now. So, let's see what you got coming, okay? Right now, you still figuring stuff out. You're collecting data. I love that. I love that. That's so simple and clear for what this is about. You are collecting data. You're in the Hanged Man. You're collecting data so you can best understand the situation. So you can see what behooves you and what's best left not to thought. And on a spiritual level, that's exactly what's going on with you, my dear. Do you focus upon the treacheries and the obscenities? Or do you focus upon your value and your worth? Where are you going with this, love? It's up to you. Because what you focus upon is that's exactly what's coming through. You're marinating something. This is a card of marinating. You're marinating on something. I love it. Whew. And I'm seeing that here the universe says, the world's at your hand. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Pick a point on the globe already. Let's go there. Where do you want to go? You got to pick something. But, mama, listen. You got to listen to your intuition. Your intuition been warning you of certain things. And you keep not wanting to hear the call. You want reciprocation, and that's available for you. But you've got to stop worrying about not getting the message. If you keep worrying about not getting the message, you're not going to hear the message when it come calling at you. It's like not worrying about not hearing the message makes you put the phone accidentally on silent or turn the phone accidentally off. And so then you really don't hear it. But if you can know, here's the thing. Whether these are, and I don't usually read reversals, but I've been on this reversal thing, and that's just the way your reading came out, my love. If you will instead say, I'm getting the wrong message. Look, do you see the way that dropped? If you'll just drop that thought and drop it like it's hot. If you'll drop that thought and drop it like it's hot, that you're going to miss the message or misunderstand the message, then what happens is you automatically drop it and pick it up. You drop it from missing. It's like you picked up the phone receiver upside down and you put it to your ear and you got the wrong side, and so you had to, hold on, let me readjust. Here we go. Now I got it right. You can re-pick up the receiver. Yeah. You can, because what you're worried about is missing your download, missing your guidance, missing something that you hold dear, that you are guided to, that you're drawn and pulled to. Yeah. I feel like if you don't choose to heed that calling, you're going to feel left out in the cold. But the factors to that has to do with focusing on things that don't benefit you and then getting exactly what you expect. The bottom of the deck says you have the opportunity in your hand to go for the gold. Go! Oh, and there's a bonus underneath that, just edifying what this card is meaning. And saying that if you would choose, you have a new opportunity here. But you have to look from a place of exactly the way it's working out is a blessing to me. Where is the blessing? Where is the lesson? And also, you have to heed your intuition. You have to hear the call of spirit, because the universe is reflecting back to you exactly what you're putting out. So if you're putting out that people's always talking about me, and 10 times before I done lost my job because these people be behind my back talking about me, and somebody's trying to get my position and all that stuff. If that's what you're putting out, then that's exactly what you're going to see from the universe. I feel like using the cards some more. Another deck. We'll pull out another deck and see what comes out here. I'm looking at the screen to see if you have any more comments for me. But I'm going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot. And let's just pull another spread and see what else. Oh, no. Okay. I heard that. I love it. Thank you. Some runes, I hear. Some runes. Put some runes first. Put some runes on it. Okay. Let's do it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Over here, we have Hagelas. And this is about the change, the shift that takes you from one place to another place. This is right here. This is about strength. This is about force being applied. This is about the strength that it takes to work on this situation of valuing your worth and honoring your value. And then over here, this is Lagos. This is about healing. So this is saying, right now, what's being healed in you is your way that you call out. So what are you speaking about, love? Are you talking about things working out for you, or are you talking about things not working out for you? Because you could choose to say, this is what's going on. These people are talking about you, blah, 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 and tell that horrible story. Or you can choose to say, no matter what happens, I know that I come out on top and I'm put in a better position no matter what. Those are two extremely opposite ends of expectation. And both are extremely real. And so, as you're practicing the honoring of your intuition, I want you, at this point, I'm being given some downloads of some practice for you, should you choose to accept it, is to begin a journal in which you ask yourself, what did I think about today that empowered me? And the reason I want you to really think about that as you reflect upon your day is so that throughout your day you'll begin to more empower yourself and your career in this situation. Because the situation will continue to revolve around you in the same monotonous circle of gossip and an issue and then bam. And gossip and issue and bam. As long as you continue to allow that to be dominant in your vibration, which means you're giving more thought, more talk, and more emotion to it than you are your blessing. Are you talking more about your blessing, or are you talking more about the lesson? Yeah. I feel like you feel like you've been taken advantage of in some form, like you've given more than you should have, and that they're shaming, and that you have created a situation where your gifts and talents were undervalued, I'm hearing. And so now you have this deeper calling to go another route, because you say, I'm not even satisfied here. Not only am I not satisfied here, I feel like I always have to be on guard about everything about me, because somebody's always talking stuff and I already know how this goes down. And you say, I'm tired. I'm ready to choose something else. I feel like you really want to go, somewhere else. Oops. Yeah. I feel like you really want to go somewhere else. I feel like you really want to do something different where you feel more enjoyment in your energy, I feel like you're surrounded by a bunch of people that their mind is just in another freaking vibe, and you're like, you've been singing Bitch Can't Kill My Vibe. Oh, sorry. It's not called that. That's my version. I'm not sorry. It's a Kendrick Lamar. Can't Kill My Vibe something. Yeah. I have my own version. You already heard how it goes. But you've been singing that song for so long. And right now, you're like at this place where even though you don't really know about leaving, you've got to go something that feels better. You've got to. It's so strong in you. It says focus and patience. So I feel like you've been waiting for a long time to be in a place where you're actually ready to make a move. And I feel like now is the chance that's come up, and like everything is so ripe. So that means everybody at work is, or wherever your career is right now, if you have a business, whatever that is, like everyone there has been enough effed up to you right now that you are like done. Or circumstances and situations, it's like the building needs enough repairs right now that I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm so done. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pull another spread for you. If you have any particular specific questions, now would be the most perfect time to put it up. If through this reading, with everything that has resonated to you and made sense to you throughout this reading, if something popped up that you would like to ask the question, now is the perfect time. And I'm going to make sure that I look at the screen more so that I can see if you put up a question. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay. So the first card I have coming out for you is saying, well, it says literally open up. This is the Four of Pentacles and this is in reverse. I feel like there is, again, you were really hoping that this was going to open up more possibilities for you. You were really expecting and looking for more opportunity to come for you. And now you're like, I'm so in this, but I'm so done. Like, I'm so vested here, but I'm done with what they got for me. It's just not enough. And so there is a need, again, what I said earlier, to shift your point of focus. Change your focus here. There is a need to shift your focus, okay? Because your challenge is finding balance within yourself about the situation. Okay, if you are the divine child of the Creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be, then there is nothing off limits to you. Everything is available to you. It's just about your lining up with it. And imbalanced, you are not able to line up with things that are balanced. And therefore, there is a need for you to become more balanced at this time in your physical world. So if you feel that you're being taken advantage of, that your services are not appreciated where you're at, then it is time for you to find balance. How do you find balance? How do you find balance, okay? That's your big challenge. So the world around you is not in control of this. They have the magician, the manifest card in reverse. The world around you is not what's manifesting this. Understand that your situation is being manifested from within. The situation in your career is being manifested from within. That might be the hardest bit of truth that I have to deliver to you tonight. But beautiful, understand. By your point of focus, you are manifesting. And right now, what you're manifesting is not pleasurable. It is a more subconscious manifestation than anything else. Ooh, so the next question after I finish the spread, we're going to ask is, the next question on the cards is, what can we do to shift the manifestation from the subconscious to more of our conscious desire? And what that's going to do is bring out for us what is in the subconscious that needs to be addressed, that is working strongly enough that it must be addressed, okay? Your best course of action, my dear, continue making progress. Continue moving forward. Who cares what shit comes up? Don't worry about the blockage. If you can get around that MF, then get around it. If you can get around it, just get around it. It doesn't matter as long as you don't allow yourself to be blocked by the blockages. This is the card of the Chariot, that also representing, ruled by the sign of Cancer. And so the crab, being the symbol of the sign of Cancer, moves in a side-to-side motion and gets around the obstacles that come forward by moving side to side and just moving around things. And so how can you move around these blockages? These shortcuts that I'm sharing with you. Take the shortcuts, shift the pattern of focus. It's the pattern of focus, and your focus is what you're thinking about, what you're talking about, and what you're feeling about. If you can't tell your friends a story about work that makes you feel happy to tell it, it benefits you not to tell it. Yes, you heard me. It might be true, but telling the story does nothing good for you, my love. Okay. What you get is progress and productivity. If you will be willing to do this work, my dear, you will find, yes, you will find it reflected in your life. You'll find that you're creating a new photo, that you're painting over the old reality, that you're designing and fashioning a new from raw materials that you collected as the residual outcome of what was. You build something different. It's like a reclaimed materials building, yeah? And the base of this is open your heart, open your heart, open your heart, open your heart, not to someone else. You've done that for so long. Now open your heart to yourself. Where is your enjoyment? Where is your enjoyment? Do you allow yourself to go there? Do you allow yourself to feel from that place, okay? Let me see what is the flashcard for you, my beautiful. Moving forward, what was the question I wanted to ask? Remind me. Please tell me what the question... Oh, God. I had a specific question. This is the deck that's answering it. By the time I pull a card, you will have helped me remember what was the question, or at least you'll remember. Okay, that's one. I'm getting another one. The next one that comes out is also part of your message. And it's going to come out of the deck. That one. Okay, not the ones that fell on the floor. Okay, got it. Yep, not the ones that fell on the floor. Okay. Cards, cards, cards everywhere. Love the cards. So the way I'm laying them out is somewhat similar to how I found them on the floor. The main message for you about this is everything is coming full circle for you. What you believe you can have and do and be in this career is your truth. It's time for you to, like this circle looks like the sun, and the sun gonna come up every day. Every day you're gonna show up for you, exerting your identity, your power, your energy, shining your lights, doing the way you know how to do, and letting the quality of what that means shine through. It's saying if you will let fly the plane of your reality more than you keep letting fly the plane of those people, you got a juicy pair to buy into, because everything and everyone is saluting you. But it's all about what you're speaking out. And the new beginning lies within the harmony of the way you're playing the game with what you're speaking. Yeah? To float your boat to the juicy dessert that you've got waiting for you. But you're always going to get what you're tuned into. What are you placing yourself in the receptivity of right now? Because if you keep worrying about what they're talking about and how they are and how they did you wrong and all that stuff, then you're going to keep going back into this place of transformation, which is where you're at right now. You have the opportunity in front of you to transform into this butterfly, to fly in a way you never have before. But it's going to require that you become something that you've never been before, which is a lot of what are you talking about? What is your vibration tuned to? What are you tuning yourself to? Oops. What are you tuning yourself to? Because you are very receptive of what you let fly out of your lips. So if all you can see is they're working against you, they're going to work against you. But if you see that no matter what they think they're doing, they're still working on my behalf, because no matter what is the outcome of the situation, I get the juicy pear. You feel me? And you can feel it happening within you, because there's that uncomfortableness with this whole I don't know what this is. I'm feeling something, but I don't really know what it is. I can't really pinpoint it to a situation, a circumstance, or anything else. I don't know what it is. But it's there, and you can feel it, and you just like, you got the energy of awesome transformation that's working out on your behalf coming at you. Now let's close this reading out with a card from the Miracles Now deck. Let's see what is the message from Miracles Now for you, my love. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this career-based reading for you. And I look forward to reading with you again. And if anyone else would like a reading like this, or if this resonated with you, let her know by commenting. You know, I have a 98% female audience. That feminine is strong on this channel. And you all resonate with one another because you have things going on in your life. And there's such a huge shift that it's just affecting the masses. And so we're in a similar place of transformation, where we're being to a place where we have to speak it out, right? Speak it out the way we want to bring it about, because that's not what we were used to. It's not what we were taught, and that's not what we had done before. What is the Miracles Now card for you? What is the awesome thing you need to know? I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. Isn't that beautiful? As you sit here wondering what you should be doing right now in your career, you do not need to find your purpose. Your purpose will find you. And understand that your purpose, ooh, this is so juicy. Your purpose is not always the same. Your purpose shifts as you accomplish each purpose. Yeah? And so you don't have to go looking for it. It's going to come looking for you. And all you have to do is choose to respond to it. The bottom of the deck for you, my dear, says, I can find peace in every breath. And yes, you can. The peace is there. It's at your command. And when things don't feel peaceful, you can always just stop and say, I'm going to breathe through this right now, today. And then take your 3 deep healing and cleansing breaths and bring in the energy of your connection to all that is above and all that is below. And remember that you are the center of the infinite figure 8 of energy. You are your own center. And you are connected to all of that. And as you breathe, you find the peace. And as long as you're in peace, you will continue to be in peace. But if you allow these situations to upset you and worry you and take you out of character, then that's exactly where you'll find yourself. But you can manifest the world around you the way you want it to be. It's just simply a summoning, calling it out. Notice the difference between where you are and where you want to be. And then in noticing the differences between that, notice the similarities as well. And empower the similarities to grow. Because the more similarities between where you have yourself found now and where you choose to find yourself, the more that place has become for you. Yeah? So I'm so grateful that I got this chance to do this personal consultation on your behalf. And I feel like we've had a major, awesome message channeled for you. And with your yes, I take that as true on your behalf as well. And you know, as well as the rest of the viewers do, as there are others here live with you today, that anything you want to know about working with me is on my website at LPHtarot.com. And you are very precious to me, as is our connection that draws you to choose me for your reading. And the card that flies out of my hand and says, raise me up again, to remind everyone how precious they are. You are very precious. You're a very valuable part of the intricate workings of our earth of our existence. And I'm grateful that you lined up with me, and I will be back to read for you in the morning sometime, maybe even the afternoon, who knows. Anyhow, I'll go live every day, and I also have your monthly zodiac tarot readings available on this channel. And I will be back. My website is LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. It's your favorite Melinda NailFanatic, the only Melinda NailFanatic. That website, one more time, is LPHtarot.com. I look forward to it as well, my dear. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time.